Hey, welcome back everyone to Stasis, where we control John Maracheck and try to figure out what's going on the Groomlake here. Alright, so in the last episode we managed to kill a dude who came out of the stasis chamber. So what we found here is cryopreservation fluid, so I think I can use my empty stasis fluid container on that. And then we can take that to the operating room and everything will be ready to remove the PDT from our brain. Are you looking forward to it? I'm not. I don't know if I'm gonna die. I imagine I won't, because otherwise the story will be over, but I don't know how this is gonna go down, so let's try this out. Surgical pod bed is ready for me. Yeah, I see it shift out the dead body. Oh god.
You're going to have to be awake for this.
You're not helping.
Sorry. Okay. Just shit. Even be careful doesn't cover it.
I'll be fine. I'll be fine. It's not like the power's gonna cut out in the middle of surgery.
Shit, John. Why would you even say that?
I'm about to cut into my spinal cord. I'm allowed one joke.
I'll be monitoring.
Whoa.
Deep breath, oh man. You can do this.
He's cutting into his spinal cord. How is this gonna go down? Is this game over or? Oh, okay. Stasis loading. What's going on here? So at this point, guys, the machine is removing the PDT from our brain, and John Maracheck is awake for it. How about that? This is a pretty long loading screen. Maybe it's a long operation. Ah, here we go.
Greetings, John Maracheck. I am Robin, the automated surgical med pod. Your physician will explain the procedure to you and offer you an opportunity to ask any questions. You may feel some discomfort after the procedure, such as a headache or nausea. Let your nurse know if you are uncomfortable so that you may be given medication and or other treatment. Click brain placement begins. Warning, subject is not correctly prepared.
Oh, I've got to do something here. What? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die here. Ooh, the laser's cutting through him. Okay, I'm just gonna go down these one at a time, I guess. Alright.
Surgery program 0415 initiated.
Oh, it's opening up his shirt, okay. Oh, he has to control it himself? This is brutal. Okay, maybe we should keep an eye on our vitals up there to see if we're gonna die or anything.
Magnetic resonance imaging.
Oh, cool. I'll do it really quickly. Oh, take it out quick. Take out the PDT. What?
Power surgeon core system. Power and core system.
1, 2.
Warning, subject is not correctly prepared.
Uh-oh, I'm gonna die. Am I? No. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I think. Oh no! That is brutal. What? How are you supposed to do that? He just tore out his whole back. I think I got that wrong. We're gonna have to go through that procedure again. Nice. Wow, the fails are real. I just tore out his spine or something. That was brutal. Alright guys, let's have a second attempt at trying to do this operation for John. I'm not sure if I'm doing it right. Oh, I'm obviously doing it wrong, but what do I need to correct? That's the question. What do you think we need to do here? I think we've got to click the first one. We've got to go down them in order, surely. That looked like the right bit. It's the second bit I seem to get wrong.
session. Program 0415 initiated. Magnetic resonance imaging.
Alright, this is the tricky bit.
Power surge in core system. Power in core system. Warning, subject is not correctly prepared.
Alright, now the last stage. And I think I've done it. I did! Yes! Haha! Now to stitch you back together, John, I guess.
Subject is deceased. Alive.
Does it automatically?
Deceased. Alive. Terminated. Have a nice day.
Whoa, that was intense. Oh, poor John. But he somehow survived after failing once. Oh my god, there's a creature coming. What? Where's that creature gone? There he is. He's right at the bottom of the screen. Oh, it's feasting on that body down there. Maybe it can't kill me or something if I've got no PDT. Looks like I'm fading in and out of consciousness here. This is awesome. Just gets better the further I go into it. And now my heartbeat is fading rapidly. And
Rebecca.
aha.
No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca. Run. No. Rebecca. Run.
John,
I'm here.
I've been trying to contact you. I couldn't hear anything. I thought the worst.
How long was I out?
2 hours.
Whoa. 2 hours is actually not too bad considering the operation.
Okay. Alive. Mostly. But fuck, my back is sore.
3 decks and you'll see your daughter. Focus on that. You should have enough drugs running through you to keep going for a few more hours.
Drugs. I've never been a fan. But these are definitely the good ones.
Oh, John. Always a sense of humor. Alright, where to now then? So we've managed... Well, basically, the turrets are not going to hurt us anymore. Because we have no PDT, personal data tag in us. Bloody look. Oh, he's collapsing. Is he really going to be walking really slow for the rest of this? Come on, John. Is there anything here? No, we've got no medicine. Oxygen storage tank. Organic receptacle. Alright, so we've been in there. So we obviously have to go back up this way. And maybe we can get into the elevator. Can we? I can't remember now. Come on, John. Yeah, looks like we can. And is it working? Yes, it is. 3 more decks. So is this where my daughter is, down here?
A biological quarantine has been initiated.
Ew, is that my blood everywhere?
Level 2. Kitchen knife and snowflake are off limits.
Kitchen knife and snowflake. What's that?
Level 3. Hydroponics is off limits.
Whoa, no wonder hydroponics is off limits. Look at all these growths here on the elevator. So now, ooh, dear, they had a problem.
Perfect.
Where are you, John? Without the PDT, I can't track shit.
Hydroponics. Or what's left of hydroponics. The shaft's covered in growth. I'm not going anywhere.
Listen, wait. Let me check the blueprints. Yes, hydroponics has a service elevator.
Affirmative.
Keep me in the loop.
Hydroponics has a service elevator, huh? This doorway's bright lighting indicates the entrance to another laboratory. So we can go left, right, or down. So I'm going to go left first to see what's over here.
This is ridiculous. How did it grow this world in a few months?
Alright, well. Vaporizer pad. This is an evaluation platform.
These plants can naturally develop this fast.
Kane developed the technology to accelerate plant growth. Oxygen is big business.
Now, what do we have in here? Computer terminal. Alright, Dr. Sebastian Gray's articles or notes. January 2nd, finally. We have more room for the Lincesi harveyi strain, which I've been working on so hard. It's days like this that humanity truly proves why it crawled out of the ocean before any other. My section has been expanded. I have more staff, true, but they are drones and have little other function. Now we can expand the research potential of Project Kitchen Knife and see what else the plants can yield. The oxygen production rate is quite unlike anything my initial projections could have predicted. Last year it became the worst kept secret on the Groomlake, and all of a sudden I had more interns than I could comfortably employ. Their only function is to stumble about the place and ask troublesome questions that I have little time to answer. If only our world was more like that of insects. I have plenty of workers and drones, but none of the unwavering loyalty. Bees work and work, the faith in their queen unquestioning and constant. That kind of loyalty is beyond price. These interns of mine have their uses, I suppose. We always need volunteers willing to get close to the queen. February 16th. Am I surrounded by incompetence? One of these imbecilic interns got too close to the queen and she showed him her, affection. Quite amusing, though not to him. This means that I must attend another accident debriefing with the board, though. Dr. Milan does love to test me. I see him up on the hearing bench and he grins at me in that supercilious look that he has perfected over the years. I suppose that I have him to thank for my current position. It was his recommendation to the board that made them hire me in the first place. Still, I believe he has come to enjoy these little power plays. He does so like to keep me under his heel. That, my dear doctor, is only a temporary situation. Once this project is complete, the chess games that we play so often will no longer be our only battleground. Regarding the project, some of the bug eggs failed to hatch properly. I suspect this is why the Queen was more aggressive than usual. There are more than enough drones to continue the collection work. Their unique chemical properties are doing wonders for the plants, although I'm running short of interns prepared to work in close proximity to them since the last incident. The worker I appreciate the most is Akiza. I was astonished to discover that she is related to the legendary Dr. Tenshu of the Eugenics Wars. I did consider mentioning it to her, but I sense she is oddly ashamed to have him as her ancestor. If it wasn't for men like him, our profession would be a hollow shell of what it is now. Then again, if it wasn't for him, genetic research wouldn't have been put back by several generations now, would it? The ethical quandaries we face as men of science. June 16th. The insects are restless. They rumble in the apiaries and are more aggressive than usual. My personal deduction is that the presence of the marine thugs aboard the ship are the cause. Armed guards all over the place. I was stopped by one the other day and asked my reasons for going into hydroponics. Well, after explaining I was head of the damn project, I had the guard removed from his post and then the ship. This is insanity. How am I expected to progress with these thugs around? September 23rd. I recall complaining about the inundation of interns. If only they were still here now. Both Ivan and Theodore disappeared from their rooms last night, and I've had to speak to security about their whereabouts. They were Akiza's assistants, and now the production of the Queen's royal jelly has slowed exponentially. That's been a huge blow, but a rather extraordinary anomaly has appeared in our growth pots. A hitherto undiscovered strain of fungus. Its origin is something of a mystery to me. These fungal growths fascinate. At first I thought it was a common garden variety mold, but after a substantial analysis performed by Akiza, it seems to harbour neuron activity. That is to say, it seems to exhibit rudimentary signs of intelligence. We've certainly created some unusual species on this deck, but the idea of a quasi-intelligent fungus growing and evolving of its own volition is exciting and, frankly, frightening. I've asked Akiza and the remnants of her team to cultivate it, but exhibit caution in where it is spread. October 24th. I was asked by one of Dr. Milan's assistants if the fungal substance discovered growing in the bowels of the ship had anything to do with us. I lied, of course, but this is becoming alarming. Our experiments flourished at first. We may have lost more staff recently, but our experiments have been very fruitful indeed. Confidentially, the properties of the fungus is both extraordinary and terrifying. It has the remarkable ability to take control of a living subject's central nervous system and hypothalamus, as observed in the monkey we used for testing. The monkey shrieked and thrashed in rage for the first few days after it was exposed, and then it became quiet, observant, and uncannily intelligent. It's certainly aggressive, but then again, which viruses aren't? December the 1st. No! We've officially lost control of the deck. Eden now truly belongs to the beasts. We've seen strange things. I watched as the fungus took control of the deck, as it spread through the staff, and much to my shame, I watched their deaths and examined their bodies. Nobody can cross the pods because the bugs are so aggressive that when Solomon went through in a rad suit, they ripped it from his body and stung him to death. It took me a moment. Still, I live in the hope that the insects will remember me, their creator, and perhaps see me as one of their own. Whoa, Dr. Sebastian Gray has gone crazy. Let's take a look. It sounds like this fungus infects people's central nervous system, takes control of them, and sends them pretty much crazy. From Dr. A. Tenchu to Dr. S. Gray. Regarding his family. I do not wish to seem unprofessional or impolite, but I would ask that you not press me on the subject of my ancestry any further. I was nearly refused entry to medical school on the basis of my family's background, and the torment I suffered at the hands of my school peers regarding my great-great-uncle was unbearable. I am fully aware of his actions, and I've seen countless photographs and documents of the consequences of his work. I took this position to change our world for the better, not to be reminded of the skeletons in my family's closet. I've enjoyed our working relationship thus far, Dr. Gray, but I'd prefer my family history no longer be a topic of our conversations. Thank you for understanding. Akiza. From Dr. E.F. Way to Dr. S. Gray. Meal. Dr. Gray, I enjoyed our meal yesterday. It was refreshing to hear a man so outspoken on this ship. I appreciate your candor, and I do agree that perhaps it's time the board was shaken up a little. Although this is merely an observation rather than an action plan, I think the top leadership needs some new blood. I'd second you if you decided to take on the challenge yourself. Your impeccable scientific pedigree more than qualifies you. By the way, did you know that they were keeping that new cargo? Oh, did you know where they were keeping that new cargo? It seems rather like a waste of resources if they won't even tell us where it is. Regards, Dr. E.F. Way. What is that new cargo? This just gets curiouser and curiouser. Now, is there anything else in here? Static field monitor. What is this? Nothing there. Computer terminal. Corpse. Let's look at the corpse. Keita Yamada. Civilian liaison. Personal data tag. Security level 1. Okay. Nothing of any importance apart from the story in there. Let's try going up this way. Ew.
Are you fucking kidding me?
What?
It's some sort of insect.
Your distance.
It's tied up. Doesn't look like it can get loose.
Tied up. How big is it?
Big.
Very big. Like the size of a freaking 18-ton truck. Wow. Overgrowth. So where's John? Ah, there's John. Okay, overgrowth. The overgrown vines are no less dense in the room. I'm pretty sure if I approach that, he's gonna kill me. Queen insect. It's even got a little face. It's difficult to grasp the size and form of this insect creature. Udder-like protuberances sprout from its bulbous abdomen, while the pincers stab the air. Well, guys, I am going to leave the video there, leave you all in suspense, and next episode we'll try and uncover what on earth is going on here. But that is an amazing beast. Look at the size of that insect. Thanks for watching, guys, and as usual, please check out my Patreon page, and if you feel like supporting me on there from as little as $1, it'd be very, very much appreciated. Take care. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I'll bring you the next episode very soon. Bye bye.